Good morning, students. Today I am going to show some numericals based on Newton's second law of motion, and we'll also try to see Newton's third law of motion. Let us first start with few numericals given on page number 69, that is exercise 3C. It's not in 69, it is given on page number 70. So let us see some numericals. Number 2, it is exercise 3C. The linear momentum of a ball of mass 50 gram is 0.5 kg meter per second. Find its velocity. So let's write all the information first. Mass is 50 gram and momentum is given as 0.5 kg meter per second. So find the velocity. So we know momentum is equal to mass into velocity. Mass is 50 gram given. So convert this gram into kilogram first, which will be 50 by 1000 kilogram. You may cancel it here. And momentum is 0.5. Mass is 50 divided by 1000, and V we have to find out, which is the final velocity. So we can write V is equal to 0.5 into 1000 divided by 50. Answer 0.1, which is equal to 10 meters per second. Now come to question number 7. Question number 7 is also an important question. Question number 7. A force acts for 10 seconds on a stationary body of mass 100 kg, after which the force ceases to act. So you can see, and this is how we can understand this. Suppose there is a body of mass 100 kilogram. This is the mass given, and a force has been applied on this mass for 10 seconds. So as a result of which the body moves to a new position and it covers a distance of 100 meters. Now, in next 5 seconds, so it's not given here 100 meters. Okay, it's given 100 meters is the distance covered after the force being withdrawn, and this time it takes 5 seconds to reach 100 meters. Then calculate the velocity acquired by the body. So it's given here, the body is stationary, that initial velocity is 0, and we have to find out the final velocity. So as you know, velocity is equal to distance by time. Here distance is 100 and time is 5, which is 20 meters per second, is the final velocity. Number 2, acceleration produced. A is equal to V minus U divided by T. So here, this velocity, that is 20 meters per second, will be same for the second position also, because the force has been withdrawn, so a body is going to move with the same uniform motion. Now since we have to find out the acceleration, final velocity is 20 minus 0 and time is 10, which is equal to 2 meter per second square. And third is the magnitude of force. Force is equal to mass into acceleration, where mass is already there, which is 100 kilogram. Acceleration is 2, which is equal to 200 Newton. So these two are the numericals. You may also try the numericals from the book. If there is any problem, then you can tell me. I am going to show you in the next class. So we can now come to Newton's third law of motion with some examples. Newton's third law of motion. According to Newton's third law of motion, to every action there is equal and opposite reaction. There is equal and opposite reaction. This is called Newton's third law of motion. Now what does it mean? It means to say that when we apply force on a body, the body also applies an equal amount of force in the opposite direction. And the force that is applied on the body is called action. The opposite force that the body also applies in the opposite direction is called reaction. Now there are many examples from our daily life where we can see Newton's third law of motion coming into play. For example, when you push the wall, you might have felt that you are also getting pushed in the backward direction. And the more force you are trying to apply on the wall, the more backward direction you also move to. It means to say that even the wall is also applying force in the opposite direction. Same way, when the boat is moved in water or is sailed in water, how is it going to move? For this, you might have seen the boatman uses his oars to push the water in the backward direction. So this is the force that the boatman applies on water in the backward direction, as a result of which water also applies force in the forward direction, making the boat also to move ahead. This is another example. Second is the example based on firing the gun. When we fire the gun, the bullet rushes out through the gun. That means it comes out with a very large force. But at the same time, the bullet also applies the same amount of force in the opposite direction, making the person to get jerked whenever he or she fires the bullet, fires the gun. Then we have the example of the motion in the rocket. So when the fuel in the rocket is burnt, the gas comes out with a very large force in the downward direction, making the equal amount of force also applied in the rocket by that gas. Now as a result, the rocket also moves with a great speed with the same amount of force, and within no time it flies off and goes out of the vision. So these are the few examples based on Newton's third law of motion. Thank you.